Luke sings your praises pretty high. And in all honesty, no messing around, you know, winning a medal for Team USA and winning a medal for America, you represent everybody here. Like the Olympics to America is one of the highest honors you can have as an athlete. I
appreciate it. Thank you.
And yeah, because you represent what everybody does for a living. You're doing it at the highest level. You're making the whole country look good. You know, not just your gym. At heavyweight. And at the heaviest weight, yeah. So Luke sings your praises pretty high here. And when we talk about all the athletes we have, and we have some of the best athletes in the world on JAXXON. We have Ryan Sheckler. We have Rampage Jackson, Luke Rockhold. We have P-Rod, Cody Bellinger, Ellie Dela Cruz, Austin Eckler. I could go on forever. Ash Silva, undefeated pro boxer. But when it comes, we even have Mighty Mouse, you know, one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah, he's fire.
And when it comes to everybody, you're like one of the best names everybody says, because they're like, what you've done and what you've accomplished is hardly any can say that, right?
Yeah, of
and
course.
Luke, what I kind of want to dive into, and we appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you always believing in me from day one with the brand. But Luke, I want to kind of just dive into what makes him so elite, so dynamic. Really kind of dive into what you were telling me last night at dinner about him, so the fans and the MMA community can really understand him as an athlete.
I mean, it's always impressive to see a big man do little man things. And he embodies that, you know. I mean, you see guys that like, you know, certain guys like these heavyweights in fighting, because you like the heavyweights because they act differently, because they do things differently. He does everything so differently than any heavyweight in the game, especially in wrestling. It's very boring. He's coming out there doing 20-foot seemingly backflips across the mat, like floating across the game. It's like he's a showman too. You're already excited before he even hits the mat and starts to wrestle.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So I mean, he's doing his thing. I mean, look at him. He's got NFL athlete teams coming from angles. You got everything. It's apparent. It's obvious. You got the WWE coming after you. You got every option at your fingertips. It's actually insane to watch.